Could President Trump be on the verge of launching a new military campaign? After a high-stakes meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping, the president is reportedly weighing a significant escalation of military action against Iran. And on Sunday, he's set to speak with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, a crucial ally in the region. Before we continue, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in US politics, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow. The situation with Iran has been simmering for months, but reports suggest that President Trump's frustration with Tehran's tactics is reaching a boiling point. Specifically, Iran's continued pursuit of nuclear weapons and its actions in the Strait of Hormuz, a vital oil shipping route, are said to be major drivers of this potential shift. Fox News is reporting on regional intelligence assessments that suggest a restart of military strikes might be on the table. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu himself acknowledged the gravity of the situation on Sunday morning, stating, "Our eyes are also open regarding Iran." He confirmed he would be speaking with President Trump, saying, "I will certainly hear impressions from his trip to China, and perhaps other matters as well. There are certainly many possibilities, and we are prepared for every scenario." Netanyahu's comments highlight the deep concern and readiness for any outcome within Israel. While President Trump remained at the White House with no public appearances scheduled for Sunday, the wheels of diplomacy and potentially conflict are clearly in motion. The call with Netanyahu comes at a critical juncture, as intelligence assessments suggest Iran is betting on a strategy of deception and delay to navigate the current crisis. According to two regional intelligence officials speaking to Fox News, the prevailing assessment inside Iran is that President Trump may resort to restarting military action. To counter this, Tehran is reportedly deliberately pursuing a strategy designed to buy time, hoping to complicate any potential return to war. These officials believe the Iranian regime thinks it can stretch out the crisis for at least 2 more weeks, making it more difficult for Trump to launch a military campaign, both politically and operationally. The intelligence community is also looking at significant global events like the World Cup and America's 250th anniversary as potential backstops that Iran might leverage to its advantage. The idea is that these events could create political headwinds or distractions that would make a military strike less palatable for the U.S. administration. The impact of the U.S.-led blockade and sanctions on Iran is already becoming increasingly visible within the country. According to a senior Israeli official, early signs of a developing fuel crisis have emerged. Over the weekend, reports indicated long lines at gas stations and growing public discontent over fuel shortages and distribution problems. Prices are continuing to rise, unemployment is climbing, and inflation is accelerating sharply. "It's getting exponentially worse," the official added, painting a stark picture of the economic pressure Iran is under. This pressure, however, doesn't seem to be yielding the immediate concessions President Trump might desire. Instead, it appears to be fueling a more defiant stance and a strategic gamble to outweigh the current administration's resolve. The intelligence suggests that Iran is anticipating a potential U.S. military response, but believes it can weather the storm by strategically delaying and complicating any decision to strike. This dynamic creates a dangerous feedback loop. As U.S. pressure intensifies and Iran digs in, the perceived options narrow, potentially pushing both sides closer to a confrontation they may each believe they can manage, but which carries immense risks for the entire region and the global economy. The jump in oil and gas prices, as reported by Fox News, is a clear signal that markets are already pricing in the possibility of conflict and disruption to Iranian oil infrastructure. So, what do you think about this? Is Iran's strategy of deception and delay a viable path, or will President Trump bypass diplomatic avenues and opt for military action? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one. The stakes couldn't be higher. As world leaders grapple with this escalating crisis, the decisions made in the coming days will have profound implications for global stability and security. We'll be here to bring you the latest developments.